Okay, welcome back. Small recap on this Saturday. Today I mentioned I want to get another steel beam to support the upper wood beams. And improved. This will take me quite some time to figure out where exactly I should drill the hole through the wall, because it's so close to this beam that I have to be careful not to destroy this while breaking through this here. And so I thought, okay, this might take me some time, and I want to use this Saturday for maybe a better purpose, since during the week on the evening I cannot really make a lot of noise. So I decided that I will continue to do the things which make a lot of noise, and this is to get rid of those old ugly tiles. And later on I will also have to demolish this floor, because, okay guys, this might be a bit ugly and stinky or whatever, but this is this was the drain for the toilet, and nowadays you mount the whole mount for the new toilet is then inside the wall, and the drain will then have to be here in order to fit for these new toilet mounts. So I will have to anyway open up the whole floor here and to move this drain over here. And once you go inside there for around, I think, almost a meter, this is then on the outer wall. This is where the drain then goes into the drain of the street. So I will have to dig out here quite a bigger hole in order to get to all these connections. And then I will make also new drains for the new shower, and also where the washing machine will be, and also for the kitchen. And yeah, most probably I think I will put the new sink over here, because there will be probably more space. Or it would be better if I put the new sink over here. So I will have to make a drain for the sink also from this side over to that drain. And yeah, so that means I will anyway have to make a big hole around this drain. And also I want to see what's in general beneath all this. And so yeah, we'll go ahead and first get rid of all these tiles, because I have to separate them when I throw the waste away. And now this is the first time I tried this to heat up the tiles, but you need quite a strong burner like this one. I will check how many kilowatts of burning power it has, and it worked. It worked fine. I heated them up. I have this thermometer here, laser thermometer. So I measured, I got around 100 degrees Celsius, and I then saw, okay, once I hit it a couple of times with the hammer, they popped up immediately. And so I will continue with that, heat up the whole floor, heat up all those tiles, and yeah, and then hammer them away. And the thing is also, please, I have this helmet on, because as I heat the tiles up, some of them might burst a bit. And I don't want any of that debris fly into my face or in my eyes. So that's why I put this mask on. And please, if you ever do something like this, I will mention this a million times and a billion times. Safety goes first. So wear the appropriate protective gear. And yeah, so let's continue with that. And yeah, after around 2.5 hours, I got the tiles out, which was they went off the ground quite easily by heating them up. But as you can see, there's some kind of moisture under the tiles, which, yeah, I'm suspicious. There shouldn't be any moisture. And as far as I can at some points feel it just by walking on it, I think this is not really a thick layer of concrete. You see it even here. I broke through just by hitting it with the hammer. So I don't know if it's at the whole floor, if it's that thin, but I'll see. Yeah. So the next will be I will take even a larger demolition hammer than this one. It's the heaviest I have. So I have this Makita, the smaller one. I will have to check, I will tell you later, I have to check how many joules of impact energy it produces and how much that one produces. And the largest one I have produces around 50 joules per hit. So this is the right tool to do heavy demolition work. What I'm going to do next. And yeah, let's see. I'm quite suspicious where this moisture comes from. But anyway, that's the reason why I'm doing all this. We want to do it the right way and repair all that to be as it's supposed to be. Dry, without any moisture, and happy to go. Happy to continue for the next 50 years to live in this apartment. And guys, you will see later on in the further videos, I not just in the entry part of the apartment did I demolish the ground, the concrete ground, but I had to do this in the whole apartment. I will mention the details in my further videos. And then you will also see why there was this moisture on the ground underneath the tiles, because at some parts this concrete was just 3 to 4 centimeters thin, which is basically nothing when it comes to proper basement of concrete. And you could clearly see it just by heating up the tiles, the concrete underneath also. So there was definitely some moisture in the concrete because it wasn't waterproof at that thickness, and there was also no plastic foil under the concrete. So I was lucky that there was only a bit of moisture, because this could have made huge trouble over the years. But in this case, I was lucky. And now in the next part, I will show you what work I then continue to do in the kitchen. Okay, so target for today. This is where the kitchen used to be and where it will be. And I don't know if I will leave this kitchen here, maybe change it for a new one, because it's been bought a couple of years ago. Yeah, maybe I buy a new, a fresh one. Let's see, but yeah, I have to get all this stuff out. Put it here because I didn't have anywhere else some room to put it. Now it has to go out, and then I will get the kitchen out. And then I will start to chisel off the plaster from all these walls and also from the ceiling. And yeah, so then this is what it should look like afterwards. And yeah, then the whole flat is basically, the whole dirt is out, and I can then continue I should then start to be able to get the electricity. This is so this is where I have to get the electricity to or from, all the main power line all the way up, and this is where then we'll put all the fuses for this apartment. And yeah, so today's goal is to get the kitchen into the same state as this part of the apartment already is. So let's dig in. And so you can see the final result here of the ceiling of the kitchen. I was interrupted a bit. You saw it in the video while I was taking the boards off. One of the boards knocked the camera down, but I think you get the point. So those were the I call them plywood boards. Here there's one piece still missing, this one inside. So they were nailed on top of these wooden beams. And then you saw it maybe when I chiseled the plaster off, there was this straw which was nailed to the wood to keep the plaster sticking to the wood. That's how they used to do it. Also, what you can see now is all the wiring from the apartment comes from this part of the house and goes over here. And yeah, guys, you might say, okay, I'm a bit crazy because I work around these wires and so on, that I might get electrocuted. Don't worry, there is no electricity in the whole apartment. It's been turned off, so when it comes to that, I'm safe to work here. So all the lines over here are dead, but you will see eventually then, once I do the new electricity, I will either do it still over the ceiling or maybe through the new floor, and then it will come all the way over here, and this is where I will then put the new box for the new fuses and so on. And yeah, then in the next videos we will go to a bigger challenge when it comes to demolishing the concrete floor in this apartment. So stay with me, please.